How my man got his groove back. Ladies, check this out. My hubby Jim has never really cared about fashion. Let me clarify. He could rock the overalls and bare chest at a Tom Petty concert back in the day. And let me tell you, he was hot. And Jim was beyond handsome in his naval uniform. So fast forward a few decades, time got away from him, as did any connection he may have previously had with fashion. For your information, Jim did not want any fashion advice from me. About that, he was quite clear. Now sure, he could buy a good suit and dress the part of the executive. However, in everyday life, Jim acquiesced to complacency. He became a grab and go kind of guy. Pick up any old pair of jeans, sometimes off the floor, and a t-shirt, and he was ready for the day. Part of Jim's issue was working remote. We all know that it is pretty tempting to wear PJs all day when you do not have to be face-to-face with colleagues. As styling with Sandy gained momentum, Jim wondered if he should go out on a limb and ask me to style him. I realized that this was risky for Jim because asking for help involves vulnerability. It means opening yourself up and being a bit raw. Trust is also a big issue for anyone who is addressing body and fashion issues. Luckily, Jim had seen me in action as a nurse and a caregiver. He knew me to be empathetic and compassionate. Oh, and let's not forget fun. I am a fun gal. So we decided to have some fun with Jim's first escapade into his very own style discovery. I realized that we are all very different human beings, each one beautiful with unique needs. As Jim and I discussed his style, it became clear that he is a hands-off guy, meaning he did not want to figure out his style by looking on Pinterest. I remembered a saying that he has used over the years. I am not a shopper, I am a buyer. I agreed with that, and I had to think about it. Since Jim didn't know his style, how could he possibly know how to find his style through clothing? Brainstorm. Since I knew Jim, why not make it easy on him and simply order clothes that represented his personality and would show off his body? I ordered 14 items and he loved 10 of them. It was absolutely marvelous to watch him try the clothes on and see how great his body looked in them. Skinny jeans, fitted shirts, fabulous shoes. Dream come true. So ladies, if any of this sounds familiar to you, call me up and we can get your man styling again. The funny part is how Jim's new outfits have boosted his confidence. He gets compliments every single time he wears his new clothes. I realize now that he wants to be noticed and complimented just as much as I do. Isn't it fantastic what the gift of style can do for a person?